Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Pisces Angel Speaks messages for December 2022. Before we get started, I just wanted to say a couple of things. The first is that I appreciate all the support that you give me in any way, shape, or form. Yes, I am concerned with growing my channel, but if you look at my channel, I put out videos anyway, whether I have no views or 1 or 20 or 50, it doesn't matter to me. Because I really like doing this. Besides that, I wanted to let everybody know that I am doing an additional 9 readings for December. That'll be free. So all you have to do is reach out to me and tell me what you would like the reading to be on. I will do it and then send you the link for you to view it. I did 1 reading. That's why it's down to 9 readings left. I spent about an hour and 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more, on that reading because I believe in giving you quality. So I'm going to be thorough, just like I am with these readings when I do your reading. So reach out to me if you're interested. Again, it's going to be first come, first serve. And once I hit that threshold of 10 for the month of December, I will send out a communication that no more free opportunities for December. I may repeat it for January, but we'll see. Now, let's go ahead and get into your energy, Pisces. And I'm a Pisces rising. So I thought this was pretty interesting because I could relate to some of this, not all of it. But, hey, there's a lot of energy in this reading. And I can tell you that the moment I started shuffling, I had like a lot of weight come on me. In fact, I started getting a burning sensation in my shoulder. So that tells me there's a lot of energy in this reading. So Pisces, you're going through a lot. That's all I can say. But let's go ahead and get into it. So we got your center energy here with the 4 of Pentacles. So basically, you are not spending a lot of money right now. You're managing your resources. You are trying to really looking at your relationship with money is what I'm getting here. And then also making sure that as you move forward, you are moving forward in a positive direction, not allowing your emotions to drive you to do unwise things, to include money. And then also not seeing things as black and white anymore, sort of really getting into the gray. And then also being more generous. And maybe not so much as far as money, but more so generous in every way that you can think of. What was interesting, what's crowning you is the transformation. So there's been some changes that you've been going through. And so you've had some significant event happen. I can equate this almost to like the tower, right? Some change coming out of nowhere kind of thing. And it's going to be still ongoing because you are just sort of like in the middle of it. You're not at the end totally yet. So you're still going through some things, but you're learning how to navigate your own emotions. You're learning how you can take control of your emotions and not let them run you. And it says powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. So really not tying a negative thing to anything that you do anymore. You realize that you take steps or you do things from an emotional state. But at the same time, you're no longer in that state where you're beating yourself up over it anymore. And because I get the feeling that, that was part of who you were. I made this, decision right, wrong, or indifferent. And now I'm going to feel terrible about it. I'm going to beat myself up over it kind of thing, and really getting into a really negative loop there. But you're coming out of it, which is really nice. Your undermining energy is the Chariot. The Chariot. I don't know what a chariot is, but apparently it's a new word. So the Chariot is really bringing you some good things because of all the effort that you've done, all of the healing you've gone through, all of the realizations and everything that you've gone through on your journey this lifetime and others. Rewards are coming through for you. Balancing priorities because you're extremely busy. And then also, moving forward with public recognition. So getting rewarded publicly for your efforts as well. And just really multitasking because you got a lot going on. And then we've got these Seven of I want to say this is, yeah, this Seven of Wands. So this is about really having that barrier up for defending yourself when you need to, standing in your power when you need to, setting boundaries when you need to, doing those things that are really beneficial for you, having the confidence to do those, and really moving forward, and picking your battles wisely, because some of the things that you see involve dealing with people that are in leadership positions around you, and really being able to stand up, for yourself in that, and bring some things to light that you want to say. But also picking those battles wisely as well. Now, what led up to this, you've got many cards here, just like you had for your outcome. So the first one is the Queen of Swords. So this is about you standing in your power, your strength, your knowledge, your wisdom. This is about you using your creativity, your passion, as you move forward and cutting out things. This is about having a good time while you do it. This is about really focusing on career. And you could be a divorced or unmarried person that I'm speaking about. Now we've got six of cups here. So this is about could involve a situation with children or childhood. This could also be someone that you've known for a very long time. And this is about you really stepping into your inner child and stepping into that fun loving, creative, hopeful, anything is possible kind of mentality that your child has, your inner child anyway, right? And this is about people perhaps coming back into your life from your past. So be aware of that, and really romanticizing how things could be or have been. One thing about romanticizing, though, is keep it real. Because you want to forgive, you want to move on, but you also do not want to fall into the overly romanticizing person who actually romanticizes it to the point where you don't acknowledge the red flags that were there too. So keep that in mind as you move forward. Now we've also got the Five of Wands here, and this is about conflicts, because you don't agree with somebody else's opinions on things. This is about you staying away from drama, and especially if it's not even worth your time, don't even put yourself into that energy, put yourself through that energy, right? Again, another message about standing up for yourself, and really seeing that you have some very, very ambitious people around you that aren't necessarily concerned with walking in integrity. Next we have the Ten of Wands. And this is about really understanding that you have been working too hard, too long, putting in too many hours, and really coming back into balance in your life as a whole, letting others help you, and then also maybe perhaps having some problems because of the extreme stress that you've been under for quite some time. And this is about the Emperor. Now, when I see the Emperor, this is about you taking control. This is about you cutting out stuff. This is about you standing in your power. This is about taking authority over your thoughts, your life, how you want your life to go. And this is really taking back your energy, and really applying some structure and discipline, some boundaries as you move forward in the ways that you desire. And then the Moon here. It says, this is about paying attention to your intuition so that you can have some things revealed to you. Understanding that how you may be looking at things may be incorrectly because you are living in an illusion of some sort that you need to worry about things. And so that's really about letting go of your fears. And that you are going to have some insights coming in for you that are going to make things perfectly clear. So you don't even have to worry about it, okay? And that's always a good message there. Now, for your outcome, we have the World. So this is about you are, have closed out a cycle. You are moving forward in this brand new cycle, right? You are really, really celebrating. You are, being very, very excited about your accomplishments and having the joy and the spiritual enlightenment as you move forward. And then also being free to do and decide as you choose without really taking other people into account. Because I suspect, based on what I've seen here and what I'm feeling, that you've always taken other people into account. And so now this is about really, really stepping into your energy and what you want. And not necessarily worrying about others at this time. You're being a little bit selfish, and that's okay because you are due. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. This is about being focused and driven as you move forward. This is about using your great creativity and your smarts, your brain smarts, your street smarts, your smarts about life, on how to move forward without being emotionally tied to things. So you're putting the emotions aside for now. And then you've got perhaps some other things coming in unexpectedly. And this is about you really taking your time and coming up to a decision based on the options that you have after a really in depth review of the choices. So next we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is about, the return of the good things that you've put out. This is about abundance coming in for you. This is about perhaps paying off debt or having a loan that's going to really help you to pay it off either quicker or with less stress to yourself. And this is about being very, very generous and giving to others that are less fortunate. You also have the Page of Wands, which is really about stepping into that childlike energy again, page, younger energy, right? So stepping into that creative, really, really exciting opportunity as you move forward. And then also really using that passion and that creativity to help you make some decisions on how you want to move forward, what you want to do. But then also start making sure to finish what you start. Next, we have the Page of Cups. And so this is about you stepping into and appreciating your sensitivity. And then also really paying attention to how you handle relationships and how you move in relationships, having new experiences in this arena too, and then also having an increased social calendar, as well as your increase with your psychic abilities also. And then the last one is the Page of the Ace of Pentacles here. Again, another message of abundance coming in for you, with making sure that you go to somebody who is wise with money when it comes to this abundance. This could be an exciting career opportunity coming in for you, or something that's going to be really, really beneficial to you by way of a contract. And or perhaps some major purchases like a home or vehicle coming down the pike as well. Now let's go ahead and get into your Angel Quest Oracle messages. The first one we have here is enjoy the journey. So what that tells me is slow down. Okay, slow down, take some breaths. Really, start to really, really, take your time. Really enjoy, see the beauty around you, see the grace, see the abundance, see everything, and slow down. That's what I get here. But the message on the card is the angels are inviting you to embrace adventure. So as you embrace adventure, this is about the excitement that comes along with that inner child energy I was speaking about earlier. This is about that curiosity about, okay, what's around the next corner? What's getting ready to happen? That kind of thing, right? That's how a little kid acts, because they don't know what's getting ready to happen around the corner. It's just like opening the presents at Christmas. You have no idea what's in the box. It's that excitement. So really approaching life in this new adventure, this new cycle in that same kind of energy. Next, we have joy. You are being guided to do more things that make you happy. Again, coming back into you, what makes you happy, and really determining that, and not really focused on what other people feel anymore, because you spent a lot of your life doing that, and now it's time for you to decide what makes you happy. And then we've got trust here. So as the angels are encouraging you to keep the faith. So this is about having that renewed faith with spirit, renewed faith in your relationship to spirit and your spiritual team, your relationship to yourself, even, and having faith in yourself for the intuitive and psychic gifts that you're going to be experiencing. Next, we have music. The angels are urging you to welcome more music into your life. Music is, communicates with everyone. And it is such a part of you. And I take it from that message that you have sort of stepped away from music. You have stopped listening to music like you used to and having that relationship to music. So you're really being encouraged to get back to that. Next, we have courage. It says Archangel Michael is granting you the strength to persevere. And this is about starting those new and exciting, creative, passionate projects that you feel you want to do that really bring you joy, but also seeing it through, okay? Seeing it to the finish, okay? And he's giving you that energy and that courage to do so. We've got self-love here. The angels are encouraging you to take care of your own needs. So this is about you handling your own business and not having other people come in and rescue you. Okay, this is about you handling yours. Okay, this is about you stepping into your power because you can do it. And so this is really about, you know what? No, I'd like you to, go ahead and putting that boundary in place that, hey, I need to handle this for myself. I put myself in this position. I need to handle my stuff. Okay. Now, forgiveness. Archangel Phanuel is urging you to let go of past grievances. So there's still some stuff you're going to need to release as you move forward. And Archangel Phanuel is helping you to do so. And then the last one here is life purpose. Archangel Uriel is helping you to find meaning in life. So really, getting out of the mundane, getting out of the day-to-day routine that really, really can sap your energy. And just, getting into something creative that just makes your heart sing. Okay. Next, we're going to move into the Angels of Light cards. And the first one we have here is Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel will help you find tolerance and forgiveness. So this is about you accepting people for where they are, forgiving people for whatever they've done, and stopping the judging, the expectations, the whatever you need to let go of. It says he works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and evoke Archangel Zadkiel to help you. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all the negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. It says, affirmation, I am cleansed. And so this is really about, again, continuing to release past experiences that are still having a little bit of an effect on your life here, and just really continuing to do the work. Now we've got imagination. It said thoughts are building bricks of life, for everything begins with a thought. Add creativity to thoughts and you have imagination. Every castle starts as a castle in the air. This image is then grounded by architects and builders. The angels are inviting you to use the power of your creative imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life you want. When you hold a vision, the angels see the clarity of your intention and open the doors to help you. The angel wisdom guides you to decide your desired outcomes. Be certain that you have the purest intentions. Then image your dreams and start the process of creation. Affirmation, I picture positive outcomes for the highest good. And when it says to check your intentions, this is really about putting your ego in check when you make this kind of decision, because you do not want your ego to be driving you as you move forward. You really want to step into a spiritual place, really, to determine your way forward here. Next, we have detachment. According to the spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, and it is a chain which binds you to a lower frequency and keeps you stuck. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. Affirmation. I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. And what immediately came to mind as I was reading this is I got led back to this Four of Pentacles. So there's something about money that you need to stand in your own power about. Whatever the situation is, you need to handle it, and you need to release your attachment to it, is what I'm getting as well. Because there's something about stability that you are still attached to, and it is perhaps creating some issues. So you really want to work with Archangel Michael to cut the cords on that. And I'm trying to think if there's another angel mentioned on here. Yeah, when you say your prayers, make sure that you are really honing in on that aspect of things, because there's something about stability, something about money. There's something there that still needs to be addressed. Now we got flexibility. So it says life is full of changes and surprises. Remember, we had that card that talked about unexpected events. Okay. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow which creates problems. So this is about staying in the flow, staying in the now, not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past. Ask your angel to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will be open to you, and you will move easily through change. There is a solution to every problem. So look at all things with eyes of love and expectation. Then life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through the change. Affirmation: I am free and flexible. The other thing, too, that I get with this, again, having an increased relationship with spirit, really using your meditation, using your ancestor, and having that relationship increase to a whole new level, to really give you some guidance and some insight and some deeper wisdom here, to move forward in whatever way you choose. Because again, this is about you. This is about you standing on your own 2 feet and handling your business, whatever that may be, and not relying on others, not allowing others to make you feel like you should rely on them, that kind of thing. Okay, we got mercy next. To develop the quality of mercy, forgive yourself and everyone around you. Be magnanimous. See the good in others and give them the benefit of the doubt. Open up to compassion, but most of all, access the wisdom within the recognizes the divine in every creature. When you temper your attitude towards others with mercy, you give them grace. You spread much light, joy, and freedom, and empower others to find the good in themselves. Choosing this card may mean that the angels of mercy are offering you release from your pain or difficulties. Accept it graciously, and the affirmation is, I am merciful. So this is about you receiving mercy. This is about you giving mercy, and really being grateful for it. Now we have hope. Hope indicates that the sun is about to come out in the area of your life. The angel wisdom reminds you that your spirit is immensely resilient and powerful, so keep faith with your dreams and visions. Remember, the universe wants you to have your heart's desire. It is simply waiting for you to believe you deserve it before the angels bring it to you. Do your part by deciding what you truly want. Again, being decisive, understanding the intentions behind what you want and why you want it, and then also really examining that to see if that's truly the case. Let's see here. Then send out positive thoughts for the changes you seek and for the fulfillment of your wishes. Ask the angels for help, and they will fan the sparks of potential and bring them to life. Hope is a magnetic quality that attracts the great and beautiful into your life. Affirmation: I am eternally optimistic. So, again, staying in that high vibe as you move forward, too, is going to be very important for you. Patience. Trust the higher forces of life to know what is best for you, and remember that when you are asked to wait, you are being prepared for something even better than you expected. So change your attitude, to one of acceptance. Relax and take stock. So again, this is about stepping out of your ego, because it's your ego that's impatient. It's your ego that's trying to control things. It's your ego. Okay, so really, really understanding that. Ask your angel to enfold you during this waiting period so that you can listen to the promptings of the divine. Do not rush off on some wild goose chase of your lower will. So again, not letting your ego drive you and make you make some decisions that aren't necessarily for your highest good based on lower emotions. Okay. When the time is right and you are ready and refreshed, the next door will open. Patience is always rewarded. Affirmation: all things happen in perfect timing. So this is about you understanding that, divine timing is at play here. So nothing will happen before it's ready. And that's just the way it is. And it's for your highest good anyway, and for anybody else involved. So we've got wisdom. So knowledge is learned, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self. With wisdom, life takes on new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. Affirmation: I listen to my wisdom. And the last one, introspection. So while you're wrapped in the cocoon of patience here, you are also going to have some time to really look at things and really come to some conclusions about things. Your angel guidance is to find quiet space for contemplation and look within. It is time to withdraw and review your life. Taking time and space for yourself gives you an opportunity to recuperate from life's challenges, to reflect on the way ahead, strengthen yourself, and prepare you for the next phase of your life. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your inner reserve, and your wisdom. It is time for healing. Still your mind and quiet your emotions. Ask for the angel's wings to enfold you and provide you with safe haven in which to relax. Then you can listen to the promptings of your angel, inspiring and guiding you. Affirmation: I claim time and space for myself. So this is about really loving yourself enough to take the time that you need. Okay. These are these archangel sort of light messages, and the first one is don't give up on love. So this tells me that you have been hurt in love, and you really have gotten to a place where you almost really just said, that's it, I'm done. And you really, you really, really were serious about that. That was no joke. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Because there's something that really, really hurt you. And in that hurt, you really struggle to recover. You struggle to come back into your authentic self because that hurt was down to the core hurt. Okay. It was something that really, really broke your heart. And so you're really asked to stand in faith and confidence that your spiritual team, all the archangels, spirit, has your back, that they know that this hurt you and how deeply it hurt you. And they also I want you to feel renewed in love, in the belief of love, and as you move forward. So it says here, excuse me, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels will have the situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare to dream. A second message confirmation of that, okay? You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as our plans have already come to pass. Trust the angels are bringing you the assistance you need. So again, confirmation after confirmation. Your team is with you. They are going to help you manifest. They are working with you to manifest your needs so you can stand in your power. So you don't feel beholden or that you need to rely on anybody else to get where you need to go. This is a time for you to stand on your 2 feet and make it happen. We've got, excuse me, put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Next, we have no, it's not time. Again, divine timing, right? This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. So time is coming to that point, but don't rush it. Don't be impatient about it. Let spirit do what they need to do, because their way of doing things, their way of handling things is going to be so much better than what you could ever imagine. Excuse me. Recognize the signs from above. So this is about synchronicities. This is about messages in your dreams. This is about messages through your meditations. This is about messages. And so it says, recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you are too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. So this is about quieting your inner mind, and getting in that stillness so you can hear these messages. Here we are, spiritual gifts. And again, I could swear, hold on a minute. Yeah, heightened psychic abilities, confirmation. Remember, your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So this is about opening up to these gifts. Again, second confirmation message, right? All in perfect timing again. You just gonna have to wait. That's all I can say. It's not about when you want it to happen. It's about when spirit knows it should happen, because everybody's aligned perfectly for it to happen. Okay. So just it says here, this is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. And so this could be the progression of where you've gone. Okay, because that's how I'm seeing this now. You've been in patience, you've been, waiting, and you've struggled with this patient part. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel it. But at the same time, we all struggle with that, because we all want when we want it, and that's the flesh, right? That's the ego, telling us no, it should happen now, it should happen now, and then we go and we take all these these roads to get there that are not at all what we should be doing. But that's what we do because we are in our ego. So really paying attention to that. And it's be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth. Then let source take it from there. So this is about owning how you feel about things, really standing in the honesty and the truth of it, and moving forward, and letting your spirit team help you as you do so. And then the last one, angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So this is about you getting that oomph, that extra dose of strength from Archangel Raphael, to help you move forward and heal you. So now we're moving into the Angels of Healing and Hope Oracle. And the first one is soul love. And this to me is the union in your soul between your 3D self and your 5D self, and coming into alignment with that, walking a balance there, because your 3D self, which is your ego, your 5D self, which is your soul, okay, and coming into balance with that, and it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful, beautiful time for you. So really enjoying this, as you step into the soul love. And this could also, another message with this could be, you perhaps are going to come into union with a soul mate, is something else there too. We've got let the good times roll. Again, celebration, having a good time, having some fun with no expectations of where it's going to go, how it's going to be, none of that. Just going with the flow. Precious time, really enjoying the journey, understanding that time is precious. And that we need not waste it any longer. We've done too much of that already. We've spent most of our life people pleasing. We spent most of our life in some other state than what we should be in, because we were led to believe this is how we were supposed to do it. But now that we're awakened, we know better. Um, so that this is stepping into that appreciation, for the journey, but also for where you are right now, in having the understanding that time is a precious thing. Dance with life, again, that's that beautiful, fun, let it go, let the seriousness go, and have a good time. Now we got the water element. Of course, you're a Pisces, so you know very well what water element is about. It's about emotions. It's about using water to cleanse and purify your energy. It's about you stepping through and healing some emotions that need to be healed, as you move forward. This is also about you coming into balance and moving, like water when it comes to your emotions. It's about the flow, okay? Staying in the flow. And then we've got you are beautiful, and understanding that you are beautiful, that you love yourself, other people love you too, and that it doesn't matter what other people think anymore. This is really about your journey and you stepping into your power. And I'm going to tell you, this energy is beautiful. It was heavy as heck when I first started, I'm not going to lie, because I don't get a pain in my shoulder, in my back like that very often, but I can do that. Happens when the energy is very heavy. And it says you are an angel on earth. So this is about you understanding that, and that you are here for a purpose. You are beautiful, and like you're going to stand in that power. You're going to move forward, and you're going to do it with grace. You're going to do it with mercy. You're going to do it with divine love, and shower that on the world. That's all I can say. Beautiful. And then learning and teaching is the last one. This is about you learning the lessons. This is about teaching what you know, like you know. You know what I'm saying? Because you do know. You've been there. You've done that. And you've had to go through the storm and come out on the other side renewed, replenished, brand new, purified. Oh, man, I could go on. All right, Lord, step in. Okay, so we're going to close this out, Pisces, with your postcards from Spirit. And I'm going to tell you, I have a lot of beautiful decks. I take a lot of time to choose my decks, and I will tell you that this is definitely worth it. And this didn't even cost a lot. I have decks that cost a lot of money. And this deck right here, beautiful messages. I mean, heartfelt, break you down in your soul kind of messages. Okay. And I will tell you, I've read some. I've done my own readings, and these messages have brought me to tears. And I don't mean sad tears either. I mean messages of renewal, empowerment, spiritual upliftment. I mean, beautiful. So I really do encourage you to get these. Again, this is your postcards from Spirit messages. And let's go ahead and see what we get for you, Pisces, as we close out your reading. Okay, one last one. Okay, let's see what it is. All right, Spirit, go ahead and give me some messages for Pisces. Let them fall out or flip over. Messages for Pisces, please. Yeah, I feel the energy. They're coming. Give me some messages for Pisces, please, Spirit. I told you they were coming. Okay, give me some more, because I know there's some more in there. I can see how the cards are falling. They're hard to shuffle, which means there's a lot of energy. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Here's these, and then these two. Just put these in order of how they came out. Anything else, Spirit? Last go around. Anything else? Anything else? I know Scorpio had quite a few, so I wouldn't be surprised. As I said. All right, give me a second. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's close it out. Let's get through these, and let's see what we get. Okay, so the first one. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering the sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver of this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It is time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover these essential truths here on earth, where you all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey senses, read between the lines, tune in to the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. So this is about perhaps that heightened psychic sense that we talked about, and you had a couple of confirmations there on that. So don't be surprised. Unexpected things, right? Dear, dear you, it might be hard to believe that you'll ever get to where you want to go. Feel the way that you want to feel and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. So it's the outcome that's really tripping you up. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Yeah, remember we talked about that pentacles. It's something about pentacles and stability that really is something that's the attachment here. Empty yourself so that you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up, and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into this loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lives, or purpose lies, rather. Sorry. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We got you. Loving you so much. I'm trying not to get choked up. These messages really touch my heart sometimes. Okay, so dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again? Full cycle in ways you could not possibly have planned. You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your smaller self, whose desires are unmet. Now, here with you, now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. Dearest you, over here, there is no mystery for us to unravel as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work because the most important threads in the mystery don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life, your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much as always. Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to spirit and to us. There is an amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Released from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better and, we hope, learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so much. Dearest you, even though life seems to now be moving full steam ahead, it's time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspirations and magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune in to what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. Yeah, I think you took the cake with the number of cards, Pisces, so far. Dearest you know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of the unity of existence, but the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all of its flossomeness. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect, human, complex, or simple, it doesn't matter. For there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. Dearest you, We're a chatty bunch over here, always talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metaphors, and omens. In your life on earth, however, clarity in your communication is essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you're facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity, be clear, and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And the third is to allow the other person, organization, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer. In your favor, affirmative, we say. Loving you so very much. Dear you, excuse me, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to outcomes you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in a direction your soul calls you toward joy, discovery, growth, or an adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward, surrender to what Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up, and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make the first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step towards the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams, even if the outcomes isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so much. Okay, let me flip this one around. Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral, non judgmental place. We know you make the right choice. Trust us when we say, now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. Love you. This reminds me of the introspection card, but there was something else that I said earlier about let me think about it for a second. Hold on. Yeah, using your wisdom, using your intellect instead of your emotions to move forward. This is the same kind of message, so it's a confirmation to step out of your emotions, to really step back and observe things, really understand the whys of things, the hows of things, the hidden behind things. That's what I'm getting there. And the last one, and my goodness, I'm telling you, my voice is almost gone, Pisces. There's you. As you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that are powerful, and thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. And again, another confirmation that you don't need to worry. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones that you want to keep thinking, and they have less of a frantic quality. They are stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. Well, Pisces, you are definitely on a journey of change. You've been on one, but it looks like you've closed out some things. You're continuing to close out some others. But a large part of this next phase is going to be for you to step back to number one, really reflect on some things, but also have that curiosity, that observer mindset of let me just see what happens here, without any expectations, without any motives, and just really allowing things to occur as they're meant to. And, really checking your own motives of intentions behind things, because there's definitely something about money, stability, or something regarding, I hear, root chakra, that really still may need to be worked out. So I do hope this helps you, Pisces. Much love and light, Lady T.